daughter-in-law to be. Only Anna can get away with some of those things. But it's such a great opportunity to be here. I'm happy to be able to come and celebrate, really test on their family's accomplishments. I think everybody here in Rexburg can attest that it takes a village to really do the things and the goals that you set out for yourself. And I know Tessa has a huge hand in being able to support Lasi in this way. For those of you who don't know, my name is Viliata Tua'one. When I was young, Anna was basically the one that raised me. Took me to Matheson, Rose Park, pretty much took me from and to school and wherever else I needed to be. And whenever I finished, Dennis was the next one up. Anna did the same thing for Dennis. And then when Dennis was finished, it was like Samanu. And then after Samanu, I think it's going to be Nina and little Solomon. I mean, it's kind of a line that kind of goes through. And not too many in the family has the same birthday as the mom, the daughter, and the grandson. You know, obviously you know that Anna and Winsett, who's the other grandson? Maka. You know, just had their birthday, celebrated it together. That's a great honor. It's a great blessing to be able to witness that as well. But I was sitting there with the uncles, with Loleni and Benny and Sky, and sitting there with Aloha. And Lasi was standing up here with Dennis. And it just, looking at those two standing up here together, it reminded me of Kekumi. Like Kumi would always have his work clothes, and depending on who it was, he was always the one cooking in the back with the brothers. And then when the time came, he would change, put on his shirt and tie, and then he would come and conduct. And I had the honor to be able to have a lot of my functions conducted by Kumi. Whether it was from graduation, weddings, graduation again, whatever it is, he was always there. So when Anna asked me if I could conduct today, and I seen Dennis walk into the graduation for Lasi, it was almost just the perfect timing, because Dennis was the one that represents his dad in everything. He's the one that understands exactly where our family is, where our family needs to go, and how it needs to get there. You know, Kumi understood that, and I know Dennis understands that too. So I'm grateful for him and his siblings being here. I'm so grateful for Anna, just for the unconditional and unlimited love that not only she shows me, but shows to my kids. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't want to smack Pita silly. But Anna will look at me and like, no, leave him be, that's just how it is, he's always like that. But I can assume that's the same way that some of the kids, especially myself, was. So Anna and Aloha, thank you guys so much. And lastly, I think your mom is right. You know, if you can go on and go further, do it. I know my mom has been challenging me to do the same. And I know with each kid, there's a lesson learned. And I know with every single year, if you guys look back and realize that, did you guys do better this year than you did last year? Because life is just basically about progression. I can see the way Toma has progressed. I can see the way Sky has progressed. And it brings me great joy to be able to see them grow into the men that they're going to become. They're going to grow into be great fathers, great uncles, and great leaders with their own right. So happy for Tete and Sulia and Sia and being able to see you guys love the kids unconditionally. Just not your own nieces and nephews, but even my own kids. I'm so grateful for your examples. I'm grateful for the leadership that you guys bring to the family. I love each and every one of you, especially the uncles that continue to lead and show us the way to the things that needs to get done. And just like Anna was saying, thank you to Eva for returning home. And I know my mom and dad are getting ready to go. I think my mom is more excited for Papua New Guinea than my dad is. But You can see my mom. I mean, she's not getting any younger, but she's so excited to be here. She's so excited to serve. And I hope I continue to be able to represent the Tua'one family the best way that I can. And I encourage you to help each other do the same. And I say these things humbly in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.